Hello everyone, today we'll start pursuing the harem ending of Everlasting Summer. I'd like to make this one big, like an hour long video. So if I can, I'll try to. So let's keep going. Screw Sylvanak. There's no camp, no pioneers. And it really doesn't matter why I ever arrived here. The priority is to get out quickly. I'll go forward. Strike my shoulders, trying to express minimum of interest. Yulia looked at me intently for some time, then made a couple steps forward, as if inviting me to follow her. Well, are you going? I don't know, I'd just like to confirm that this is the harem ending rather than the Yulia ending. Hold on, I just, confirmation is best, because this seems like it would be the Yulia ending. Keep going is harem, okay. Seems like for the first time today we got close to the city, like 100 meters or so. I was almost sure I would reach it when I heard the sounds of a car horn. Bus Icarus approached us fast, cutting through the night darkness with its lights. I stopped to the roadside. That's Yulia wasn't around. How did you manage to disappear and appear so unnoticeably? The bus slowly stopped next to me, the door opened and... Olga! Samian, why didn't you come back? I asked for you. I can ask you the same thing. You said a disaster had happened, and now you... Okay. She suddenly softened. Get in the bus. What? What about the city? That's what we're going for, to see for ourselves. I hesitated. I think, how, technically speaking, they might not be real people. This is part of the staged... Well, not really. I think there was a disaster, but since I decided to keep going, the disaster just kind of stopped, and now... They just kind of came on the bus. That's my assumption. One hand, it would be faster to go by bus. This road should lead to the city. On the other, the actions of the camp leader seem strange. We go in the same direction for the time being anyways. Okay. Again, and got in the bus. Oh, hey guys! Icarus went in the direction of the mysterious city, bobbing in the bumps. It was too slow, in my opinion. I was so tired that my eyes started to close. What about Yulia? Did I just leave her alone there? Looked like all the pioneers who were in Silverknight got into this bus. Maybe she wanted to say something to me. However, regardless of my struggle with Morpheus, my loud snoring sounded from the back seat after a couple of minutes. Maybe the harem ending's gonna be shorter than I thought. Everything is over now. Or not. Wanted to get out badly, but not to fall asleep. Is exhaustion the reason? Probably not. It was like I got a dose of a sedative. People can't lose consciousness just like that, and I never suffered from having narcolepsy. My thoughts flowed fast and calm like a wide river. Nothing interfered with its flight because I was sleeping. But at the same time, it felt like I was conscious. I was about to open my eyes and... Back here. Hey, apartment. My computer fan, my chipped ceiling. The wind wailed outside the window. Okay. Bright winter cold moon looked at my world, winking merrily. There was a ringing in my head, and it was heavy and I felt dizzy. A nasty aftertaste filled my mouth, as if I hadn't eaten contents of an ashtray and washed them down with a bottle of vodka. The realization didn't come at once. I was intending to go somewhere yesterday, and then... had a strange dream about a summer, a camp, pioneers in their camp leader, and a strange cat girl in a distant city. I always fear at the end of my dreams. Did I get to the city or not? Wait a minute. Was this really a dream? I spent nearly a week in this camp. However, the clock didn't agree with me. According to me, just about 12 hours had passed. I sat on the bed and tried to remember. My feelings and emotion were really vivid, but the events of that dream were as if covered with fog. I remembered girls, their tears and smiles, remembering joy and sadness which we experienced together, but their faces and figures were as if concealed by shadow. And there was mine of sorts, a bomb shelter, and then an island, a departure. And those grasshoppers who disturbed my sleep. Wait. Slavya and Lena and Melissa and Oliana and Masha. Masha! And Yulia. But there's something else. Wait. That means Semyon and me are the same person then. That has to be it. And there's something else. Something beyond the dream. My life after. Seemingly a new level of existence. It did say that, Cat Girl said that some things were different slightly. So could that mean that basically, the whole me thing was just kind of being different? That seems likely. Yes, I had woken up many times, met those girls while being awake in this world. Typo. Then everything was starting all over again. This huge load of information just couldn't settle in my head. My memory is overfilled. I was forgetting something every second. I stopped understanding what was real and what was not. All events that camp blended into one fantastic picture, a collage made of hundreds of works of thousands of artists in different styles. Scraps of feeling, shadows of emotion, parts of memories. My life was ripped apart and clumsily sewed back together, and the result of it was something like a disfigured doll, which we found in the old camp together with Olyana and Slavya. Wait, or is it with Slavya? Yeah. Haha. That night search for Shurik flew before my eyes with all of its details. I couldn't remember the face of the girl who was with me at that time. The dream was getting more foggy with every moment. Will it be forgotten soon? I can't let that happen. I must remember. Even without details, even without faces, maybe without names. I'm sure it is not just a dream. It's something bigger, something very important to me. A voice started ringing in my head, and it was not mine. It was someone else's. It was quiet and distant at first, but it was growing louder with every moment, and soon I almost could make out the words. But it was probably thoughts. One electric impulse contained more thoughts than 1,000 books. I remembered something unfinished I had in that dream. The city? No, I had reached the city. Yulia. From the depths of my conscience, an image of a cat girl arose. She stared at me furiously and moved her ears in a funny way. Was it not a dream? Was this week I spent in the camp not a dream? I walked around the room, looked into the window. The outside world was the same as yesterday. I was on the verge of going insane. The silence in my flat was disturbed by the ringing of a doorbell. Oh, that was a doorbell? Who might be that at such an hour? I didn't want to open the door at first. I was even afraid, but then I thought it was a good opportunity to check. Was this a dream? People in the dream and in reality are totally different. I'll open the door and see it. I made it to the entrance in 2 leaps, pulled the door handle, even without looking at the people, and... All the girls, I assume? Yes. Oh, hey. You know, I wasn't in the... Oh. What's... Like, where do they look? What's just Slavya's hair? Just short... What? No. She can't have short hair. And Masha and Planet. And Olyana's not, well, 8 anymore. The girls stood in front of the door. Those were girls from the camp. Something changed about them. I didn't remember every detail of their appearance in the dream, but however, Slavya's hairdo, and Olyana seemed taller. A heavy silence hung for a moment. I was petrified. My thoughts froze with no fear or any other emotions. The girls seemed not surprised at all. Hi, Slavya said happily. Why are you standing like a dummy? Exclaimed Olyana. How do you... I got words on my tongue, but couldn't make any sensible question out of them. I had so many things to learn at once. Calm down, girls. You shouldn't shock a person like this. I remembered then at once. Remembered our life after the camp. And Slavya, the conversation at the night fest up. Olyana, our cantor in the university. Melissa on my concert. Even Masha in the other world. But how? Well, yes, to cut a long story short, Melissa started to speak casually. Don't be too surprised at first. Did you think you were the only one? In Sylvanok. Yes, in Sylvanok, you weren't the only one. We were there too. But how do you, all together, here? The point is that every one of us had their own camp and you had yours. I mean, in ours you caved. Differently. Slavya felt awkward. Really differently. You chased me with a cake. I hardly managed to escape. Oh. What? It turned out that we had remembered everything before you, and understood that it was not just dreams. Wait, but how was it? Only 1 day has passed. No, it goes much more longer. At first I thought too, that only I have dreams about the camp, but then people from there started to become more real. You started too. She sighed deeply, and those horrors. Seemed like Lana was about to start crying any second now. Stop it already. I told you 1,000 times it wasn't him. It was another Semyon. What does it mean, another Semyon? Pioneer? You see, there are many dreams, many camps. Everyone has a personal one. In each of them, you behave in different ways. Somewhere, it is like that. She looked at Lana with sadness and went on. Many of your incarnations told us about other camps and other us. And we were just dolls there, playing appointed roles. I'm not some doll, Olyana outraged. We got tired of that, of course. We started looking for an exit. One time I got into Miku's world. Don't call me that. But I remember that camp was completely different there. We were shooting a movie and... What's the difference? In any case, the dream repeated. Yes, like I called it. Well, then you managed to connect the rest of the worlds in one for all of the 5 of us. And from then, it's all in the bag. Alyssa smiled and I recognized that smile. Wait, did the CG change or... Nope. The only thing left was to find you. To find me? Why? I certainly wasn't against it, of course. Everything wanted to place at last. Sylvanok Pioneers, the camp leader of these girls. What about Yulia? Who? Yulia, the cat girl. Didn't you see her? Yes, someone have mentioned that something about it. How was that? I felt somewhat guilty towards Yulia. That's how it is. Each of us had our own world, and you had many of them. Then I understood that only you were connected with the reality. How did you understand that? The Pioneer told us, then you, who claimed to be in that dream for a long time. Some weirdo. Probably gone completely bananas. TY Pioneer, TY for Harem. Everything they said couldn't settle in my mind. Okay, wait. Put all my thoughts together. Then that camp is not a dream. Everything goes on for a long time. There are many camps which have me and you, but each of them have one, and I have many. No, I don't understand. That's about right. Stop sulking. You're so boring. It's lots of fun. For example, I never visited a pioneer camp. You probably do. But who's the reason for all of this? And why? That's why we came. To find out. But how did you find me? Suddenly I felt doubts and even fear. Leanna pinched me at once. Ouch! You might think you were dreaming. It wasn't difficult. Your copies could certainly be talkative if they want. Or if you force them to, then I added quietly. So, at first we met in real life, and then went to you. Greet the guests! Unbelievable. My life turned upside down in the blink of an eye. I could, quote the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but obviously I don't remember this dream, or dreams this girl said, and all the details, but I found too that that camp was something bigger than that. It brought us together. At first there, and now here. Only the question of Yulia still remained. But might I know the answer? I could just forget it, just like I forgot many other things. Oh, okay. I hope you tell me everything in details. Sure. We are here for this. Well, come in. Don't stand on the doorstep. Tea, coffee, let's dance. I added, trying to calm down and come to myself. Then his eyes glared. Alright. We'll leave the dancing for later. But no, I wanted to dance. Oh, every story has its beginning and its end. Every story has its canvas. Content, key moments, prologues, and epilogues. This is different. There's no such book, rereading of which does not reveal new details you haven't noticed before. Yeah, that's also different. But every book has a last page, and after turning it over, we put a book on the shelf. Just to open a new one tomorrow. Huh. I was expecting the Harem ending to be a bit longer, honestly, but... Harem Master 80 level. Harem end! Yay! That's pretty good. So, one thing that's interesting is that the me and Semyon are the same person. I always just assumed, they were different people, but... I also don't really like the designs of Slavya and Alyssa. In the... I guess the real life look. I wonder if I grew eyes. Do I have eyes in real life? Wait, yes I do. So... Wait, so is me having eyes part of that, difference? Or is that just because, I'm the main character, I don't get eyes? I don't know. I would like to say, my final words here, but, I still have the Yulia ending to get. Oh, it's flashing on the cabins. Oh, of course, the swimsuit scene, of course. Alright. And... okay, guys, we still have one ending left to get, though. We're not done yet. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be... why we were brought to that camp. Oh. I figured that Yulia would be then, but nope. All the Harem ending is the final one. So, we have one ending left. We'll get it. Well, we also have the Xenia. It's one Pioneer story. Oh, maybe that's referring to the Pioneer. I don't know. But guys, we'll be back after these messages. And then we'll be getting the Yulia ending. So there's probably going to be one more part after this. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.